Chris Brown is 44 years old. He's an attorney, municipal court judge, and father of 3 children with his high school sweetheart, Christine. He coaches sports teams and helps with homework. But next month, Chris will be fighting the war in Iraq.
I really didn't think that we would get to the point where they would need to activate me.
Word came late this August when a FedEx package arrived in the mail from the Army. Inside were orders for Chris to deploy to Iraq for up to 400 days.
I was in shock. I thought there has to be some kind of mistake because it would be very rare for a 44-year-old man to receive orders when he's been out of service for about 12 years.
Chris has been to Iraq before. He fought in the Persian Gulf War.
Being younger and more full of myself and feeling that I'm invincible, my attitude and my desire was to hurt as many bad guys as I could.
When he returned, Chris's priorities changed.
I pulled myself out of what I considered to be in the Army, and I was on this inactive ready reserve list.
The Army says 65,000 soldiers are in the IRR, the Individual Ready Reserve. 5,000 are currently mobilized. Chris assumed his active military service was over. Now suddenly, both his family and his country needed him.
It forced me to confront an issue, and the issue is, do I take every opportunity I can to try to get a deferment or try to avoid serving my country, or do I honor what they're asking me to do? If I were to try to find a way to avoid it or seek a deferment, then I'd have to live the rest of my life knowing that I didn't honor or stand up and be counted when I was asked to serve.
And that's a lesson he wants to teach his children. We were with Chris and his family the day he left.
What I explained to them is Dad has an obligation, as we all do, to serve our country. And when you're asked to meet that obligation, you need to do it.
Matt, Danny, and Mallory will learn about service and sacrifice.
I'll take care of my brother and sister a little bit more.
Try to do things without him being there for me.
If he didn't go, someone else's parents had to go.
Chris doesn't see his service as exceptional.
There are so many other families who have lost loved ones whose fathers are never coming home. And those are the families who should be getting the attention.
And those are the families that Chris will be fighting for. Chris Lawrence, CNN, Ventnor City, New Jersey.